you?
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place... Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay, so this is actually timed. If you don't make it back to Richard, then he'll die. So yeah, it's a race to save his life. And I was actually wrong. I'm pretty sure it's in the next room over that there are multiple zombies. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So this time I'm actually going to take the different route and make them spawn in the area that isn't in my way. Like right here. Okay, he spawned over there anyway. Awesome. We'll just deal with him later. There's a guy to my, like, right behind the camera at that point too. Not exactly sure where that guy came from. The guy behind the door that came from the dog balcony, because he's not up there when you're up there, so I don't know, but okay. First, using the shotgun, you can just insta-kill them and not have to worry about the Crimson Heads. Like I said earlier, handy. As long as you time it right. Sometimes you can miss and they just get hit by it and fall over. I've had that happen before. I guess you don't technically miss, but if you're aiming through the head, then, you know, you don't get the desired effects. So the purpose of going and doing this part of the game, this little room here, is to get to the Yawn, and he guards one of the death masks. Now the death masks are just,
This is what you wanted.
cool, he's alive. They're just masks that you can use to open up the coffin with one of the, it's like the prototype Crimson Head, and I think he guards one of the
It's a radio.
emblems that you need to open a door later on when you exit the mansion, I think.
Richard.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right.
So it's gonna warp me to the medical room.
Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
Some of the dialogue in the game is super cheesy. It gets worse later on. Especially when you're in the lab, I think that's like the cheesiest bit of dialogue. But Resident Evil's always been really cheesy, so. I could also kill him too, but I don't really need to. I could just run around him. I think that other door there that I passed goes onto the balcony on the other side, and that has Forrest on it, and he comes back to life when you grab. I think it's when you go to a certain area on the balcony. But he's just a fast zombie that... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take care of you. See? That's what happens sometimes. Kinda sucks. Although I won't be in this area much, so it's whatever. There's a zombie right here too. That was unlucky. Is he dead? Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're getting a bit of lag right now. So there's a zombie in the spare room in this place here. Really, really tiny room. Too dark to see much of anything. Let's light the candles. I think there's a grenade in here. There's an item of some sort in this room, I just can't remember where it is. Okay, maybe not. So we'll just avoid this guy for now, I guess. Pretty sure we're gonna have to deal with him when we come out, but... Oh yeah, sheet music, right. Oh, hey. Nice. And if I reload, I should have enough room for the death mask, so this works out perfectly. But there's shotgun ammo in there, so... I gotta think real quick about what I want to do. Okay. Idea. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is run down to the storage chest. I'm gonna drop the musical sheet in here, and then I'm gonna book it back up to that room. So then I never have to worry about those guys coming up and being Crimson Heads. That way there's nothing up in that little section except for the death mask, so it's just, yeah. I think there's a guy down this hallway too. Okay, that was an awful spawn. Just kinda angle this right. Oh hey! I didn't know you got that back if you did that, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool, okay. Neato. That was a nice little surprise, I've never seen that happen before. That was perfect, man. That was the first shot, too. Okay, Wesker left some items in the storage room. So that's cool. Yeah, we'll do that later. Or no, we'll do it now. I don't know if they get taken or anything like that, so... if I get bit by the yawn in this next part, it's not really a big deal. It just kind of forces you to become for a little bit, and then you have to go get the antibody or the antivenom to Chris. So, little detour. I think the last thing I'm gonna do for tonight is just get the death mask, and then I'll pick this up tomorrow. Just kind of keep this a daily thing, I guess. Kind of like I did Resident Evil 7. Just kind of work it bit by bit. Oh shit. Okay. So all that means is I don't have the right key, so now when I come back here they're gonna be Crimson Heads, and I'm just gonna have to be okay with that. So that's awesome. Totally slipped my mind. There is, however, something in here that I can get because I do have the right key. Kinda sucks. I didn't really see that coming. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so all we gotta do is push these guys back in the right order. I think we can open this right away, actually. Okay. Okay, we'll just go back to the cemetery and put this on the thing, and then that'll be it for tonight. It's another thing that kind of sucks with using the analog controls is that when you're switching camera angles, the movement can be kind of funky.